In this video, I will show you how to create a COVID policy. You can also view the how to create a syllabus video that I created. Since we're returning to in-person learning while the pandemic is still raging and people are still becoming infected with COVID, I believe a COVID policy is imperative. The COVID policy should be part of the syllabus and the course website. I usually review the syllabus on the first day of class, and then will specifically go over the COVID policy, explain it in a little bit more detail so the students have a better understanding. And students actually appreciate clear, concise directions, and they appreciate when you have a clear policy and you have rules that help reduce confusion. I've included an example of the COVID policy here. So for example, you can include information about what students should do if they do test positive for COVID, and if you allow students to make up quizzes and exams and assignments, what they should do. So I've just stated here, if you contract COVID, you should provide a valid positive COVID test result to make up an exam. You must email the COVID positive test the day before the scheduled exam date or 2 days after the scheduled exam date. There are no exceptions to this rule. The COVID positive test must be dated up to a week before the exam or 2 weeks after the exam takes place. Keep in mind, once again, you can change the policy to fit your course. If you allow makeups for quizzes and assignments, you can include information about making them up in the policy. I do think a COVID policy is important because it ensures that students have a protocol to follow if they do contract COVID. And I also think it's very important to stick to the policy regardless of anybody's circumstances. So you just want the policy to apply to every student.